Hey Aquarius, welcome to your September 2024 weekly reading. It's going to be a reading from September 23rd until the 29th. I hope you're doing well. We're just going to go ahead and get started and jump straight in here. All right, you did pull the Lovers here for the overall energy. You have the Ace of Cups in your current energy. Your challenge at this time is the World card. Future position, the King of Swords. Let's see, Two of Swords here. The Hermit. And you pulled the Death card here. All right, definitely some big changes here. Death card, World card here. Now, Capricorn also pulled this Death card in the same exact position. So if you have Capricorn in your chart, I'll watch the Capricorn reading. But I do want to say this. What I said for Capricorn too, and what I'm also picking up in your reading, that this Death card is already something that is already playing out. It's like a big spiritual theme at this time for you in your life, or some type of experience that you're going through. And, the Death card deals with change. And not to mention that we just had a lunar eclipse in Pisces, and now we're stepping into a solar eclipse in Libra. So there's changes going on. So this Death card is going to be coming out a lot, I feel, over the next couple of weeks and the month, because of just us being under eclipses. And even with the World card, right? The closing of chapters with eclipses and beginning of newer cycles happening. And I think that's something here that's happening here. However, with the World card being in the challenge, is like something isn't, like a chapter or some type of experience hasn't fully been resolved or closed out yet. And I think you're aware of that here. And I think you're coming to just accept where you're at this time, even though if it has been difficult, I feel like you are coming to just accept it and surrender and trust in like the higher meaning of things, especially with this High Priestess, or sorry, not the High Priestess, the Lovers. And I will say too, if you're dealing with a love situation here, I do see, it's very interesting. There's definitely big changes in regards to, I would say, if you're in a relationship or if you're dealing with relationships at this time, I definitely feel like there's big changes here with this Lovers. We'll see specifically. Now, the Death card is symbolic of endings. So for some of you, this could be an ending, but I want to clarify and see more. But I will say too, like when it comes to just your own path at this time, because the Lovers is about a choice, right? It's about what path you want to walk. Right? What path feels like it's in alignment with your soul? You feel that connection to God, or you feel that connection to your higher self, whatever it is that you believe in. And I think at this time, that's what you're searching for with this Ace of Cups, because the Ace of Cups is the soul receiving love, and it's the love from God, it's the love from the divine. And I think at this time, it's like that's what you're seeking with this Ace of Cups, and that's what you're trying to fill here, like in regards to your cup. This King of Swords is here in the future position, so there is some type of decision here I see you making, or there's something here that you're going to be thinking through. So we'll see what that is when we clarify it. The Two of Swords is here in the position of something that you're unaware of, that you need to be aware of here. Two of Swords, is about being on the fence here. When you have a Two of Swords, two of Swords and the Lovers, it is about making a choice, being at a crossroads. So I almost get here that you're at a crossroads with things. And it's like you're leaving an old world, or it's like an old chapter is being closed, but you're not sure what this new chapter is for you. And this Hermit, as the advice is saying, take time, especially if you need time to refill your cup, Ace of Cups, right? To connect back to your soul, to rejuvenate. Because the Hermit is about solitude, right? And taking time to reflect, do some introspection, and to reconnect to your soul. And I think that's your advice at this time here. And also, I will say this, the World card, it is the ending of chapters here. But just because a chapter ends and then we start a new one, it's like, okay, well, what did you learn from that past chapter? Like literally, what did you learn from that past chapter? And this is the time to do the integration work, Lovers, Ace of Cups. So to set yourself up to understand the deeper lessons, the deeper wisdom and the experience of the experience, and have the knowledge. So that way, when you do step into this next cycle with the Hermit being here as the advice, it's like you have the practical knowledge here that was learned. So it can help you along the way in your new journey, or with the new cycle here that is beginning. You pull this card, it says explore, love, create. The only thing that holds you back is you here. And that's that Two of Swords. The Lovers is like, it could be being on the fence. Ace of Cups is like, wanting to seek out some type of newer emotional experience, or to create something that will fulfill you emotionally. And I think you're being encouraged at this time to explore, to create, but to also love as well. I think some of you, the hermit can be isolation, and if we're isolated and we're disconnected, then obviously we're not connected emotionally, right? So I think at this time, if you have been in isolation, I feel like the Spirit's saying like not to isolate yourself for too long. You did pull this Root Girl card. It says the disowned self here. Yeah, and this, I think you are going through a period of healing too. You got this South Node card here. It says life debts. And that's where the next solar eclipse will be, right, in Libra. It'll be in the South Node. And so that Libra does deal with relationships, right, and others. And so the Lovers is here for the overall energy. So there's definitely something going on in regards to relationships and others here for you. And I think there's things that you could be healing with relationships here as well. And parts of yourself that maybe have been affected by relationships, or just the relationship to certain things in your life. That's also Libra. It's like the relationship to certain things. It could be the relationship to your work or your career or your business or projects, or even to your own self, right? And that's that Root Girl card, the disowned self. It's like you reconnecting to these deeper parts of yourself at this time and healing those things. I think there's some kind of underlying energy of like things you may feel ashamed of, or just parts of yourself that, I don't know if it's guilt, or for some of you, I don't know if it's guilt or like just kind of stuff that's been suppressed coming up, right? That's what an eclipse will do, especially a lunar eclipse in Pisces. So, but I think at this time, that's the integration work I'm saying, right? With the World card here and the challenge. Let's jump in and let's clarify here, Aquarius. Clarify this. Clarify the Lovers here for Aquarius. You pulled the Two of Cups, so there you go. That's another clarification here in regards to relationships at this time, right? But also it could be the relationship to yourself or something in general in your life, right? Because the Lovers, Two of Cups is about, on an individual note, it's about, do you feel happy and satisfied with inside your soul with the things that you're connected to? Right? Do you feel like you're in alignment? Do you feel like you're walking your path? And when it deals with others, like the connection with another person. So let's clarify the Ace of Cups here. In your current energy, you have the Knight of Cups here. Yeah, and I feel like this Ace of Cups, Knight of Cups, with this card you pulled down here, Explore, Love, Create, it's very much like Knight of Cups energy. So I feel like you're being encouraged here to like explore things that you're emotionally or intuitively feeling inclined to do at this time, to trust your intuition at this time, but to just do things at this time, connect to things or create things that are going to bring in that emotional sense of fulfillment or spiritual fulfillment. Clarify the World card here in the challenge. You have the Ten of Cups here. Yeah, I just feel like when it comes to, let me clarify this Hermit here really quick. The Three of Cups here. I think at this time, like your challenge is like wanting to create a new world, right? The World card, Ten of Cups, is like, what type of world do I want to live in that brings me bliss, that brings me joy, right? That I'm proud of, right? That I'm like a life that's exciting. I think that's your challenge at this time, like you trying to create that. And I think with the advice here with the Hermit, Three of Cups, the Hermit, Three of Cups could be seeking out a mentor or a guide as well that could help you here, Aquarius. Especially if you kind of don't know what direction to go with things. But also, the Hermit, Three of Cups is about relying upon like your supporters too. And to not forget that here. Let's see, what is the King of Swords in the future position? The Hierophant. There's something here I feel like you're going to be learning. Some of you, I see, you could be like teachers here or guides for others. Some of you may be a guide, or maybe you're wanting to be a guide or a teacher for others. I feel like you would be a great guide, a great teacher. And I think also with this King of Swords, the Hierophant being in the future position, that there's something here that you're learning, right? Even what I was saying in the very beginning about the World card and the lessons and the integration, the King of Swords, the Hierophant here, it's like you're learning something here, and now it's like it's something very powerful. I feel like you're going to be starting to understand in a deeper way, that I feel like you're going to become very confident very confident in. And I see you here being able to like make the decisions here or take action or execute on things here that you need to do for you to be able to like create the type of reality here that you want with the World card, Ten of Cups, and the Challenge. Some of you may be partaking in some type of community event or some type of course, or maybe you're building your own course or having your own community here. You could be teaching, guiding others, or you could be learning from another individual who has experience. Clarify the Death card here in the outcome. You pulled the Hermit here. Yeah, and I think at this time, you're learning. I pick up here with this Death card, the Hermit, and the outcome. I see you, because the Hermit is the desire to learn and grow, right? To seek out the deeper revelations, right? And I think with the Death card, it's almost like you're learning about some type of this is gonna sound wild. Maybe I'm gonna make a prediction. Some of you may be learning about like your past, like ancestral lineage here. I'm seeing others of you here as well, just like learning from the past experiences, the things of the past that have ended, or that were hard, or that were tough. And then you like becoming enlightened by it. Clarify the Two of Swords in the position of something you're unaware of. You pulled the Queen of Cups, Two of Swords here. Yeah, if you need some time to focus on yourself, definitely take that time to do it. You know, sometimes we have to reconnect to our inner world and find that balance and harmony again before we can show up to others. But once you do that, you know, the Hermit saying get out of isolation and then start connecting with the Three of Cups. But I think there's something here that something deep I see you learning here, Aquarius, like something deep that's gonna really, it's gonna illuminate things that were like things that were buried. I can't really, especially with this card that says that its own self, like I don't know if it's like past trauma you're learning about. I don't know if it's about like just like past things, but something's gonna really shed a powerful light on something, and then you'll finally like understand something. And I feel like it's gonna be like wisdom that you take with you for the rest of your life. You pulled this Wood card. It says growth, connection, support, renewal here. Yeah, and I think at this time, like you're being encouraged to seek out things that are going to help you grow, right? Find connection, support, work on newer goals here, build newer goals here. You pulled this Mystery card. It says dark matter. It's like there's some type of that Hermit and the Death card here in the outcome. There's some type of King of Swords, Hierophant, all cards of like understanding, learning, sacred knowledge. Like there's something here that I see you understanding here that's been buried or that's been hidden. You illuminating what's been hidden. You pulled this card. You are here for a purpose, learning, realizing what matters to you. And so, you know, again, here it is, another card of learning. So very interesting. I want to extend your reading out here, Aquarius. You pull this Eight of Cups, Four of Wands, Knight of Wands here. I feel like there's new beginnings here happening for you. Eight of Cups is being able to dissolve the emotional attachments of the past. Four of Wands is newer opportunities presenting themselves, and I feel like the Knight of Wands is just you being fired up, being courageous, being self-determined. There's just a lot of passion here and excitement I'm feeling also because it's like you're able to, with this Death card, Hermit, like dissolve something here that needs to be dissolved with that Eight of Cups, which is allowing for you the freedom, Four of Wands, the freedom to create and explore what you want. And I see it being something you celebrate and something that you enjoy. So that's what I got for you, Aquarius, in your weekly reading. I appreciate you for watching. If you want to book a personal reading with me, that link will be down below in the description. If you're newer to the channel, of course, I encourage you to subscribe. Also hit the notification bell as well, so that way you get notified whenever I upload your videos. And otherwise than that, Aquarius, I'll see you in your next video.